Okay, I want to talk about something real quickly, and that is I need at least, let's say, 13 people. I know it's mostly ladies that watch my channel, but 13 people at least. I would like everybody who listens to this to do this, honestly. As many as possible. Give me at least 13 that will cut off everything for a week. Now, like I said, I know you can't control, like, if the TV is on, like, if you somewhere in a waiting room somewhere, you somewhere, somebody else's house, you can't control what somebody else is wanting to watch, okay? But I'm talking about what's in your control to look at, whatever's in your control to look at. Cut off everything. I stopped looking at stuff for about a month. And I finally went to go see the movies today. And that's good, because some movies actually tell you more about who you really are. Honestly, certain movies for me tells me more about who I really am, and sometimes it tells you what's really going on. Where you think you are, you're not, but I've been known that. But see, what happens is when we engage into the matrix too much, we know it, but we don't really cognize it because we're engaged too much into the media. I mean, working is enough engagement in the matrix. Focusing on paying bills is too much engagement. Is really too much engagement in the matrix. But on top of that, looking at media, listen, leave the celebrities alone. I'm serious. Who cares about those? Leave those celebrities alone. They're not even themselves any longer. Just like, please stop watching them. I'm sorry. It's not even take a break. Like, leave them alone. They're gone. They're gone. They're not the original people that you might have seen when they first came out. They're not those anymore. But no, for real. At least for a week, stop looking at YouTube videos. And I mean, I stopped looking at everybody. Maybe a person that I know, like, really that I think I can get good information out of along my journey, I might watch them. But for the most part, like, everybody cut off. Like, especially the political stuff. I don't care if it seems important. I don't care if the person seems smart, if intelligent. And it seems like they more high vibrational because they seem like they're talking about stuff that's important, but really it's all still gossip too, but it seems like it's more important. Like, for example, talking about Trump, talking about Biden, that seems more high vibrational. That seems more of an intellectual conversation, but really it's the same trash. It's the same trash. It's no different than talking about Cardi B. It's the same trash. Everybody's a player in the game. Everybody's a player in the game. So it's all trash. It depends on what kind of trash you want. But it's all trash. Mayor Lightfoot, I know she's not a mayor no more. Lightfoot, whoever, it's all trash. Okay? CNN stuff, talking about who killed who murdered who, husband murdered his wife and kids. Like, listen, look, do you really need to know all that stuff? They said, well, I just want to let you know what's going on in the world. Why do you need to know all that stuff, though? Why you need to know? Oh, so you can be careful. Be careful what? Because some people got shot in church. They weren't being careful. They were in church. People got shot going shopping at a supermarket. What? They not being careful? I mean, what do you mean be careful? Okay? No, I don't have to know all that stuff. What is it going to do for me? Be careful. You never know where stuff is going to happen. The best way to be careful is try to stay in tune with yourself. I mean, I work on that every day. See, the thing about it is that you have an ego that has your life mapped out for you and all a bunch of timelines created for you based on your ego. Ego meaning the person, this entity that you currently are. Okay? The entity that you currently are. And so, this is why I am I am suggesting to at least turn everything off for 7 days. I'm talking about turn everything off for 7 days. Some people like meditations, that's fine too, but I'm careful about certain meditations, but meditations is good. But, yeah, everything. All the other YouTube stuff, I don't care if it's celebrity gossip, some of these other conscious channels, even if they seem like they're giving good information, I don't care if they seem spiritual. It's like literally cut everything off and get to know yourself. Cut everything off for at least 7 days and get to know yourself. Because that's what the real truth is. Yourself. That's what the real truth is. Not necessarily what everybody else saying. So get to know yourself. And you start taking your power back like that too, because a lot of times our energy and power went away to all this stuff that we pay attention to. You'll start to get your power back. And honestly, you're going to cause problems with the matrix. You might cause a little crash going on. You're going to break this thing down. You're going to break this construct down. You stop paying attention to their narratives, you're going to break down the construct. You stop paying attention to their narratives. Okay? You pay attention more to yourself and create your own instead of constantly having your attention on them. You know, you kind of break down their construct because they create their construct based on what you are allowing them to feed you. Okay? But seriously, all these gossip channels, all this stuff going on with all these people, I don't care who it's about. I don't care what celebrity it's about. I don't care what's going on. Like, literally just cut everything off. I mean, you know, sometimes people want to know the weather and all that stuff. But I'm talking about all this other stuff. Like, literally, it just needs to cut off. Like, no more talking. No more talking. Because they creating more thoughts. That's creating more thoughts. That's continuing the thoughts going on. And you'll see that even when you turn off stuff for 7 days and don't even listen to it, you'll see that your subconscious mind still continues to run even after you stop looking at everything for 7 days. Your subconscious mind still running. That's how much stuff is stored up in there. So anyway, people talking about going to water fast and going this. I say go on a media fast. Literally. Like people say, don't eat food for 7 days. I'll say stay away from media as much as possible, right? As much as possible. Stay away from media for 7 days. I don't care if it's Facebook. I forget about Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. Stay away from that for 7 days. How about that? Let's see if that's not any better than water fast is good too, but you know, if you go on a fast and just call yourself drinking water and call yourself spiritual, but then you watching all the trash on media, I don't know how good that fast is if you're going to keep looking at trash. Okay? You better off just stop looking at everything on media, cut off the whole media, pay more attention to yourself, and then eat what you want. Seems like you become more spiritual yourself that way because you become more in tune with yourself. Eventually the eating is going to have to stop because then we're going to have to change some things around out of the material type of way of programming. But, you know, that's going to be a little bit more work. But anyway, that's it. Now I'll talk later.